Hello. I realized after recording this about 4 times, I am horrible at recording this. So, I'm going to try to do this again. So, this is my first video on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to talk about basically like my life story. So, I was born March 30th, 1999, so that means I am 19. Trust me, I need to explain that sometimes. I was born 9 days late, so I was supposed to be born the 21st. And within those 9 days, I had a stroke. Because if I was born the 21st, I would not have had my stroke. But I had a stroke. And yes, kids can have strokes. And yeah, and then I was in the NICU for like 7 days. And I don't know, it's just kind of a weird story. And I'm not going to explain that either, so. So yeah, I was in the NICU for 7 days, and fast forward and stuff. My neurologist in the meantime told my mom that where my stroke was, because my stroke was like on the right side, somewhere in here. It's where the memory part is. It was a worse place for a child to have it, and the best for an adult. So I was a child, so that probably didn't feel great to tell my mom that. But anyways, so I went home, and I had all these wires attached to me because make sure I'm still alive. So yeah, like a monitor and all that stuff was set up. And then I had to keep it on while I was sleeping. So apparently in my sleep I rolled over and one of the things came off. The things they had on me. So my mom literally ran up the stairs basically. And, because she thought I wasn't breathing. Because, it went off. Yeah, I just rolled over and I almost gave my mom a heart attack. And yeah, so that was fun. So then she took all of the monitor off, because it was going to come off in a few days anyways. So, what's the difference? And then we're going to fast forward through some of these moments. So when I was in kindergarten or preschool, I think it was preschool, I got yelled at for daydreaming, when I actually was just having my seizures, which I have petit mal seizures, which are ones that you just like stare off into space. So it kind of looks like daydreaming, but it's not. And so then I think they like called my mom or someone and like complained to her. But I'm telling you, if you read an IEP, which means Individual Education Plan, you will know all these things. Like, I just think that people should read. Like, I can read. Why can't you read? So yeah, that was interesting. So basically, nobody liked to read my IEP because I'm just one person, and who cares? So yeah, my mom basically yelled at them, and then fast forward to elementary school, because I don't really remember the other moments. So I was in 4th or 5th grade, and I couldn't tie my shoe because I have hemiplegia, which means paralysis technically of like one side, but like I can still like do this a little bit, but I can't like really use it like as much as a regular hand, which is not right, because your right side affects your left, and yeah. So I can't like tie my shoes. So after gym, you probably know that you have to like change out all your clothes and do that and put your shoes back up. So I couldn't tie my shoes, so I went to one of the special ed teachers and I asked her if she could tie it. She's like, "Why can't you tie it?" I was like, she tied it, finally. And yeah, and then also when I was in 5th grade, I had a really hard time with math. So instead of helping me, the teacher helping me write, the teacher felt like pulling me aside to a table in the back and trying to teach me the baby blocks. That was fun. Wow, I look psychotic when I do that. So then fast forward again to I don't know, maybe middle school? I don't know. Like, basically, okay, let's fast forward to high school. I don't know. So in my high school years, I still had an IEP, which basically said that I have a hard time with math and comprehension can be a little bit slow sometimes. And that and that basically I have a problem. I have a problem with like when people are reading things out loud, I can't focus. So with that being said, this is what my teacher thinks, because there's like 3 other people who need like special ed and stuff. Well, they were all like kind of bad at English, and I was the only one that was bad at math. So solution here. Ready for the solution? Stick the one kid that's bad at math with the kids that bad at English, and she will learn about math. I got really mad because I'm like, I do fine in English. It's the math part. So then, again, didn't follow my IEP. So then when I needed a quiet space to do my tests, she read it out loud to the 3 of them because they need to read out loud. She put me in her closet with a desk and closed the door so I could do my tests. I could still hear them. Yeah. It was fun. It was like so fun. I make really weird faces. So that was just great and so fun, And then like I can explain things, but I just like have a hard time getting it from my brain to my hand, basically, if that made sense. I don't know if other people have this issue, but anyways. So, well, I got like a 20 or 40 on a test, and it was reading comprehension. Again, comprehension's like really slow. So, I told my mom that, and then she like freaked out in the school, basically. So then they gave it to me like auditorily, basically, like I read it and I gave them the answers. It went up 40 points. Yeah. I'm telling you, just listen to my IEP and you'd learn so much. So yeah, that happened. Oh, and then when I was in this program, BOCES, I don't know if people know that, it's basically like you can do a program tailoring to like what you want to learn, basically. And like I did one that had to do with animals, so you get hands-on experience with animals. And of course we had to have the special ed teachers. The special ed teacher got mad at me because I wasn't like doing things the way they wanted me to. Like we also do a floral in there, so we had to do like a I don't remember what it was. It was like a springy vibe type thing. But my teacher said that we could like have white as like monochromatic and stuff. I was like really depressed that day. You can't really do fun, happy things when you're depressed. So, what I did the monochromatic. Special ed teacher comes over and she's like, "Well, why don't you add some color? You're gonna fail." I'm like, I'm okay with failing. At least I know that like I did it. I mean, at least I know that I was the one who failed. And she's like, "Why don't we add this and this?" I'm like, nope. No. So when she got taken off from me because I wasn't listening to her, I'm like, I can do what the teacher said, and I can do it my way. I don't care if I fail, at least I'll do it my way. I did not fail, I got like an 80 on it. And then a different special ed teacher said I have ferret hands. I seriously look psychotic when I do my weird faces. Yeah. And then the same special ed teacher said I have fair hands. Said I need blinders like a horse. Because I get so unfocused sometimes, and again, part of the stroke things. And then yeah, so I've lived an interesting life. And I also had a special ed teacher that was in like my regular school tell me I wasn't going to pass my Regents, which is, I don't know if you guys know, but it's like the test that you have to pass, like tests that you have to pass to like basically say that, you graduate high school. Yeah, she basically said that I wasn't going to pass, I was going to fail, and do all that. I passed all of them. I mean, at my math, but I kind of technically passed my math one, because if you have an IEP, you only have to get like a 52 on it. And if you get it twice, then you like get a regular diploma. Math was like horrible for me. But yeah, that's my life story. And I go to the hospital often for EEGs. Sorry, I'm not good at this. Yeah. And EEGs are the things that stick to your head that goes, and basically it says this here, seizures now. Oh, I almost forgot. So then, I like I said earlier, I have petit mal seizures, but they're not showing up on the EEG, so they said they might be psychogenic. But I don't understand that. Like, cause it's not technically like under your control. It's like your brain makes it up, but it like mimics it. Yeah, it's interesting. So then, I have to like go back for more testing so they can tell me what's up. Okay, I think this is a long enough video to explain my life. So, bye.